think that is it. Oh, that's beautiful. That is. Oh, okay. This is gonna be. This is gonna be the sizzler at the beginning of the video. Okay. Suck on these nuts. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Right. Take this. Take this. And don't forget, we have lifelink on everything. So we just made everything into a lightning helix. That is just beautiful. Hello guys, welcome to a brand new video. Today we're looking at Phlage, Titan of Fire's Fury, one of the awesome new Elder Giants, which is, I believe, in lore from Nyx, which is pretty cool. We're going to try something a bit counterintuitive. Most people would see this as an opportunity to use Panharmonicon and Alish Norn to double the triggers of Phlage. Well, I want to try something a bit more interesting. I want to say screw you to ETBs. So we have Doorkeeper Thrall. Artifacts and creatures entering don't cause abilities to trigger. We have Hushbringer, same ability. We also have Strict Proctor, which neutralizes those abilities unless somebody pays 2. And we have Tocatli Honor Guard, which just neutralizes ETBs. I'm doing this for a number of reasons. Firstly, if we have these out and Phlage is coming into the battlefield, it won't have the sacrifice ability, so it will not go to the graveyard. It will just stay there. Granted, you won't get to deal damage, so you're going to miss out on the 3 damage to any target, but you're going to get to keep a 6/6 around for 3 mana, which I think is a pretty good rate. And then you can also get the trigger whenever it attacks, which is awesome as well. We can also abuse it with Roaming Throne because this lets triggers happen on the attack as well. So yeah, that's what we're going to go for. In addition to that, these ETB neutralization effects also stop opponents' Italis, opponents' Atraxas, opponents' Ruskos, basically every horrible thing you can think of. Grenzo, it stops almost every one of them, and it's kind of crazy. You could say Torpor Orb could go in the deck. I don't actually know if Torpor Orb's in. Let me just quickly check. Is Torpor Orb in the format? Not collected. It is, but I'm not wasting a mythic rare wildcard. If you have one to spare, pop this in as well, just to really say F you to those decks. So that's the initial thing. The other thing about White-Red is it's not got that many mill cards, so I've had to double down on cards that basically discard and get stuff out the graveyard. Restoration of Aganjo discards a card, you can return something. Fable, you get a guy that ramps and you can discard cards to draw cards. We've got Caesar's Spoil, which is discard, draw, ramp. Big Score, same thing. Pirate's Pillage, same thing. Unexpected Windfall, same thing. So we're going to be putting a lot of stuff into the graveyard. And a nice, cool other synergy I've got. Oh, also Faithless Looting. But yes, also Altar of Dementia. This is very good because if someone tries to exile Phlage or kill Phlage, you just sack it in response and then mill yourself 3. Now, once you've milled yourself... Oh, sorry, mill yourself 6 was equal to its power, which is kind of crazy. Funnily enough, the 6 power is going to mill 6. And then you'll be able to recast it from your graveyard again. Altar of Dementia is... It's just incredible, Phlage. Even if you... There's a lot of things you can do here. Let's say you've attacked in your turn and you have loads of mana spare, right? You've attacked, done the trigger, and they haven't blocked it, whatever. You can sacrifice this to yourself in your main phase 2 and then recast him pretty much immediately as long as you have 4 mana spare, which will deal another 3 damage to them, and then it'll be ready to attack in your next turn. So the loops you can do with Altar of Dementia and any of the Elder Giants, any Elder Titans, is pretty awesome. And it's nice to see White-Red dealing with something just a bit different. It's kind of cool. Yes, it's the damage, but the subtle play around with the graveyard effects is really cool. We also have a hell of a lot of like damage enhancers. So we have Torbran, which deals +2 damage. We've got, well, this isn't a damage doubler, but whenever you deal non-card damage to an opponent, exile that many cards from the top of their deck, and you can play those cards as turn. Pretty cool. Sulfin lets you deal double down in damage with non-creature. What does it say? With non-combat damage. So that's pretty cool. You could have put in the one that does the double damage and the triple damage, but they're 6 mana and 8 mana. And they're just a little bit too slow for the deck, but you can put them in yourself. And Chandra is just a nice curve top here to really take out control players. One really, really cool, cheeky thing, if you listen to any part of the deck tech, this is probably the most exciting part. Fall of the Thran. The reason this is interesting because not only does this neutralize opponents' lands and yours, of course, but it fills your graveyard. And you're only going to return 4 lands anyway in total with the phase 2 and phase 3 of the ability, which means you can probably leave a few lands in. And what can you do with those lands? You can use them to escape Phlage, because it puts more cards into your graveyard. Anything that puts cards into your graveyard is great. Now, you might say, but then you're not going to get lands back. That's true, but you will be able to increase the amount of times you can cast them from your graveyard. So we'll try and see if we can pull that off. I did that earlier, which is pretty cool. Got a lot of casts extra by destroying my own lands, which is a bit odd. But yeah, it's interesting interplay. Sometimes you want to leave them in your graveyard if it's early game, because you know you can get them out. Late game, you probably want to put them to the command zone because it's unlikely you're going to get through that many cards. But it's always dependent on the scenario of the game. And I think, what else can we just see before we get into the gameplay? Palantir of Orthanc. This mills yourself, one of the few cards that can fit into that mill yourself. So that's really good. I think this deck is really fun and actually fairly competitive. I know Brawl is a very fast format, but yeah, dealing 3 to anything is very valid, just given how many mana dorks there are, how many planeswalkers there are. You know, Lightning Bolt is a good card for a reason. Lightning Bolt kills a lot of stuff, and having this is Lightning Helix, right? Which actually, that reminds me, Lightning Helix. Yeah, Lightning Helix. There's no other versions of it, but yeah, Lightning Helix is there. It's the Japanese one. Yeah, so Lightning Helix is basically this ability, and you can do it continuously. So, pretty awesome, pretty powerful, especially with damage troublers. Let's see how we get on today. All right, let's keep this. Again, we have the Tocatli Honor Guard, so we can stop our Phage from sacrificing itself, but also it stops their Breya, which is kind of cool. Will I recognize the Breya deck? So far, the cards are cards that I use. Haven't seen too many Breya video deck techs. Everyone's been focused on Nadir and stuff. Right, okay. Tocatli Honor Guard. Can it survive? Let us see. I'm surprised people don't use these more often. They, as I said in the deck tech, they stop a lot. Otawara. No, that's not my deck. I wouldn't use Otawara. Feather Grasp. Man, they absorb a lot of death. They absorb a lot. Okay, let's go for 1 Power Stone. And the next time, maybe we go for Esper Sentinel equipped with a sword. And Breya won't be able to deal with it. Simulacrum Synthesizer. Yeah, this is definitely not my version. Scry 2, whenever another artifact mana 3 or greater enters, create. Yeah, that's amazing, Breya. I didn't use that because I do not have the Mythic slot for that. Okay. Sentinel, this is nice, so now they have to pay 3. Or they give us a card for non-creature spells. And yeah, red and green, it's okay. I mean, obviously a lot of they've got Esper. I mean, any Esper spell will be able to kill a Sentinel. But yeah, it's a shame. We don't get to see the no ETB trigger for that. That's such a shame. We have Source to Plowshares back up. And they're going to make... What the hell? Why is that so big? Create a 0/0 construct for each artifact you control. Oh, wow, that's huge. Well, good thing we have the swords then. Bloody hell, that's crazy. This is the first time I've actually faced it, so yeah. Well, if they choose to block it here, we get rid of a flash enabler. So I'm kind of happy about that, to be honest. Roaming Throne. Sick. So we're going to name Giant, because I don't think we've got more Elders here. And do we really care about Liberator? I think we do, because we do not want them to flash out a Breya, to be perfectly honest with you. My god. So if they play an artifact, they make a 4/4, because the count itself, that's ridiculous. That's so broken. These vaulted artifacts that they made for this set, it's just crazy. It really is. Some of them, It feels very aggressive as well. It's like the design studio's like, right, Hasbro said we have to make more money, even though they're already making $1 billion. Right, how can we push the shit out of stuff? Well, there you go. So are they going to copy Roaming Throne? They are. God damn it. That's so annoying. And now they're going to get another 4/4 as well. Human. That is so annoying. I could move the sword over to the throne. The double ward. So that would be 7 to kill that. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to do this. Yeah. We're basically spending our whole turn because I don't want them to get double Breya tokens. Yeah, this Simulacrum synthesizer has just changed the entire game. It's so low effort as well, you know what I mean? It's so low effort. Move to your command zone. Move to your command zone. No. Then we attack. So soon we can get a mat again. But if they play Breya, this 3/3 is going to be huge. But yeah, playing 3 mana to deal 6 is pretty epic. Okay, so here she comes. 2 Thopters. 2/7/7. Oh, freaking hell. I forgot that just makes more and more. That's so broken, man. Honestly. Discard 2 cards. Well, okay. We need something good. Lightning Helix. How do we kill this stuff? Feels really hard. I think we just have to be patient, to be perfectly honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to get the land. There we go. Okay, so we can deal 6 damage again. We'll kill the Breya. That'll have to do for now. And then we could move the sword over somewhere, can we, just to protect the Phlage and pass. Yeah, because when Phlage attacks now, he's going to deal 6 damage again. So even with double damage triggers, it is so hard. Oh my god! And they're just creating like, they're just, what the hell? That's insane. That is just absurd, the amount of triggers they're getting. Choose blockers. We need to start doing something soon. Everything they play creates multiples. Deafening Clarion. I think that could be it, guys. I think that is it. Oh, that's beautiful. That is. Oh, okay. This is gonna be the sizzler at the beginning of the video. Okay. Suck on these nuts. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Right. Take this. Take this. And don't forget, we have lifelink on everything. So we just made everything into a lightning helix. That is just beautiful. Do we want to use this? I don't think we do, you know. We already have, like, pretty much lethal on board.
What? My hair is... This will be easy.
And if they have a board wipe, well, we're just gonna be at a point where we can recast Phlage. Oh, that was just, oh, Deafening Clarion. Deafening Clarion, yes. Oh, that was sick. That's why I love Magic. Moments like that, when you're up against bullshit cards like that, which do not deserve. That's just stupid. They don't deserve to be. This doesn't deserve to be that easy to do. 3 mana for this. Crazy. Alright, we get to go first. We don't have a way to deal 6 damage yet, which is a bit scary. I normally quite like the green matchup when it's not Pock. I've got a friend who I play Magic with each week who he loves green, and he has a lot of green decks. And one of my favourite matchups with him is when he uses Ronus, which I love to see. Yeah, once we get up to the Kaya's Kindling, this should be able to give us a bit of advantage, which is good to see. If they play a Mana Dork, we'll kill it with a Strangle, I think. Anything we can do to slow them down will be nice. Utopia's Brawl, well that's... we can't deal with that currently. Right, let's use this then. Discard 2 cards. 1, 2. Bit risky, discarding lands, but... okay. Well, we got more back anyway, so I think that was for the best. Guardian Project is going to give them loads of cards. I think we just go for Chandra here. And I hope they don't have haste.
Let's do this. Oh, this is gonna
And Chandra also lets us ramp and deal extra damage. So she can deal 4 damage combined with... yeah, combine it with the Kaya's Kindling, I think, would be good. That'll be 6. That's perfect. Yeah, but yeah, we definitely want to kill the Voronclex, because if it flips, it's going to be very difficult to get around that. And they're already down to discarding, which is not what we want to see. 4 damage, yeah. Okay, nice little synergy of 2 spells working together. That is traditionally that's how Red deals with big things. It's almost always 2 spells combined. As long as you have, that's why I always try and have Red spells that deal at least 3 damage, because 2 of them can deal 6, and then obviously the spells go bigger, like deal 4, deal 5. Combine those, and you can pretty much deal with anything apart from a bloody Ulamog. But Dryad, Fight Rigging, okay. So depending on what Kaya's Kindling gives us, we might be able to get out of this situation. 3-5. Oh, Dualcaster Mage would allow 2 Strangles. Braid. Annoyingly, the Dryad's 5 toughness now, which is just very annoying. Draft a card. Until the end of turn, you may cast it. I guess we'll go for the Dualcaster Mage, because it gives us a body, and it allows us to... oh, sorry, so we have to get to full control, I think. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. So we go Strangle. You have to be very careful with cards like Dualcaster Mage, because you have to do it on the stack. So target the Strangle. And then, so that's got to resolve. My god, the thing about full control is that you have to press a lot more buttons. It's a bit more expert mode. But yeah, we want to deal with that, because the toughness on that is wank. And let's add the red. I think we go for Basri Cat over the Showdown of the Skulls, because we want to work towards the ultimate here.
I will protect you as my...
let's go full control now, because it's just annoying. Okay. So yeah, the only downside with Kaya's Kindling is you have to play the card this turn. So it sort of says draw a card, sort of doesn't. Oh, Titan. So there goes our Kaya's Kindling, annoyingly. Oh, that's a shame. That was giving us a lot of advantage there. A lot of advantage. Now we have to deal with all this rubbish. And that's going to flip into Ulamog. I really talked that one up, didn't I? I really talked that one up. Yeah, but there's nothing we can do now, I don't think, unless we can exile the Ulamog. So basically, in one turn, they've just completely changed the way the game works, which is really sad. Yeah, I'm just going to quit, I think. There's nothing I can do. Alt of Dementia doesn't do anything. Our commander is just neutralized here versus an indestructible. Even with double triggers, Ragavan won't do anything. 2 damage any target, no exile effects, and they're going to attack with 18-22 next turn. Cool, fair enough. Destroyed by a random fight ring. I really hate the spell because I just get absolutely blown up by it every time I see it. I'm going to quickly interrupt this video to tell you this video is not sponsored, and because of that, the channel does need help from people like you. So if you do want to support the channel in your own way, you can like and subscribe, which is completely free. But if you want to go the extra mile, you can donate to the channel via my Ko-fi link below, or become a channel patron. And if you become a channel patron, you can get a custom video of your choice. Check out the details below. Okay, so this is pretty much what we want to see. We've got the Hushbringer. Turn 2. Silex can get rid of some lands. Do we want an extra white source? Probably not, because we kind of need double red for the escape cost if it comes to it, and a double red for Chandra as well. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if the opponent will have a kill spell. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. But yeah, we'll just leave him in the graveyard if they do kill him. It's quite funny, Hushbringer. It can backfire if our opponents use Titans. It will mean they can also come in. Discard it to give -2/-2. Okay, fair enough then. Just play the Silex here. Let's just play the Silex. Let's freak him out with a board wipe. So yeah, they really didn't want us to do that, which is fair enough. Although it's annoying because with Chainer, they can discard a card to cast a creature from the graveyard. Oh my god, they're just killing everything we have. But did they miss a land drop? No, they did not miss a land drop. I think we need to dig for some lands ourselves with the Bitter Reunion here. Discarding. Yeah, we'll get rid of 4 of the Throne. I think that's a bit optimistic at this point. Damn, we missed a land drop as well. That's very unfortunate. So technically that's 3 land drops we've missed because we drew +2 just then. And they had perfect kill spells for both of our threats. That's just really annoying. At least we've got 3 things in the graveyard. Blood-Soaked Champion. Is that something we want to deal with here? I don't know. Maybe Chainer or something we'd rather deal with. Shieldred. Well, that is definitely something we want to deal with. Let's exile the crap out of that. Won't be seeing that again. Murderous Rider. Nice. Brotherhood's End. Come on, man. Let's just use this and keep it in the graveyard for now. But you know, guys, it happens. Sometimes you just you don't draw the lands. So we'll leave him in the graveyard there. 5 in the graveyard already. That's a lot. We just need another red source so we can go for Brotherhood's End and wipe out maybe this and maybe the Chainer. If they go for the Chainer, we desperately need a red source. Archfiend of Ifnir. We don't have any creatures out, so let's say we also don't have any lands. We just need 1 more land. Missing 4 really sucks. The Ifnir doesn't even... It's not even that scary. It's just a big flyer. I mean, yeah, 5 flying is good, but... Come on. Come on, land. Oh my god. Tap land. Fine, we'll leave that on top. What a mistake. Oh. It's okay missing 1 or 2 lands. But when it's this much, it just feels a bit like, come on. 5, 6, 7. It's going to take us to 8. Should we deal with something here? Should we gain some life? This is going to come back anyway. We're going to go for Chainer. I want to kill this here just in case they've got any shenanigans. Yeah, because I can give the Bonecrusher Giant haste and stuff. I don't really want that to happen. I really want them to go for the Giant here. Just play the Giant so we can kill it, please. No? Okay. Fair enough then. Well, I guess we're just going to use Wrath of God here. And then we still have Brotherhood's End, which is going to be able to deal with everything else. So it kind of worked out pretty well. But yeah, Chainer is scary, because if you don't deal with him, they can just reanimate everything else. Whenever an non-token creature enters, if you didn't cast it from your hand, it gains haste. That's such a powerful ability, because when this was first printed, there weren't so many zones. There wasn't like Adventure Zone and other Command Zone and Exile Zones. But yeah, now with there's so many extra zones, it feels kind of crazy how much more stronger this actually is. Oh, they used Arena of Glory. That's why it's got haste. Fine, we get to 9. We go to the battlefield. Okay. I think it's tempting. So they've already used the arena. Let's go for Chandra. Let's get the big spell out of the way here.
Anyone who stands in my way is getting sizzled.
And it gives us a bit of lifelink, because if they want to kill it, they're going to have to dedicate some stuff to it. Here comes Chainer. Oh yeah, it gives himself haste, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, well. We're going to kill that. We're going to kill the Chainer there.
Crashed and burned here.
What do we want to get rid of? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, the fact it basically has haste itself is interesting. It doesn't say it, but it literally does. And we're going to gain so much life here, because we're going to crack the Bitter Reunion, which is just lovely to give our stuff haste. Oh, look at that. What a humongous swing. +6 life there. That's crazy. And whatever they play next turn, we should have enough kill spells to deal with it. Not 100% sure. We'll just see what we'll deal with. But yeah, I think we've done considerably well. Oh, they had Bitter Triumph. Do we leave him? I think we leave him in the graveyard still. Because we've got 4 already. What does this... Thoughtseize. Let's bolt them. So they're going to go down to not... Amazing! Oh, yeah, because they would have been down to 6. And then, yeah, they didn't... they probably should have seen what was in their hand before they quit. Quitting before seems a bit strange, but then I guess they would have put something else into our graveyard, so we would have had 6 cards in graveyard. So then we could have escaped Phlage and another 3. There would have been 2. Yeah, maybe that's why they quit. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.